God bless you. My name is Pastor Harris Kakalides. You're watching here in the program, Getting to Know Jesus. And today we will talk about Dr. Charles Stanley just a little bit. We will examine one of his sermons, which is called A Good Conscience, Part 2, which he did in 2010. But before we examine that, the scripture tells us in 1 Thessalonians 5, verses 21 to 22, prove all things, hold fast that which is good, abstain from all appearance of evil. And as Christians, that's what we have to do with every preaching. We're not to accept everything in face value. We have to, first of all, we have to examine the scriptures, and we have to see if it agrees with the scriptures. And if it doesn't, we depart from that part. But we have to listen to those teachings. We may learn some things, and we may be also be on alert, because among good teaching, sometimes false teaching comes. So we have to examine the scriptures. And I want to examine this part of the sermon, which I think is really bad.
Well, but now what about this? The person that I really wrong the most is dead. So, I can't do anything about it. Yes, you can. You get two chairs. You put that person in that chair, and you sit in this chair, and you say to them exactly what you would say to them if they were there. You ask them to forgive you. You say, but they were wicked as the devil. What I did, they deserve. That doesn't count. You're talking about your conscience. You're not talking about their character. So you're asking God to forgive you for the way you treated them and the way you responded. Now, they may have been absolutely deadly wrong or right. That's not the issue. The issue is you clearing your conscience. You say to them what you would say to them if they were alive, asking God to forgive you as well as for them, that you want to clear. You want to clear the slate. You want to clear the board. You want to be clear between you and that other person, even though they're gone. Does God honor that? Yes, He does. Because you have gone, listen, you've gone the second mile beyond life to clear your conscience of something that may be deeply hurt or grieved someone else, even though they may have been wrong or may have been right. May have been your father or your mother, somebody in your family. I remember when
I don't care who is the preacher. As we saw, Charles Stanley is speaking about speaking to the dead, which the scripture clearly forbids, and the references are right there. I don't care who is the preacher. It could be Charles Stanley, John MacArthur, Charles Spurgeon. It could be whoever. R.C. Sproul, Hank Hagraff, whoever the teacher is, you have to test their teaching with the scriptures. It could be myself. If I preach something that's totally against the scriptures, you have to be aware. Because as Christians, we have to look at the scriptures. We have to see if the teaching agrees with the scriptures so we could apply into our lives. Any Christian can make a mistake while preaching. But there are certain mistakes that could damn your soul. And speaking to the dead is definitely something that could damn your soul. God bless you. My name is Pastor Harris Kakalides. You're watching, you're hearing the program, Getting to Know Jesus.